Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tiffany, bringing you yet another video, coming to y'all with the what and the bam and the boop bop boop bops. Okay. But thank you all for coming back to my video. You know, each and every day to see your girl slay each and every way. We're gonna keep this going. We're gonna keep it up. Maybe I might drop a video tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day, but we shall see. So today we did this beautiful look, y'all. Of course, y'all already know I'm what? Loving it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into the video.
Getting started, I'm going to go ahead and take Age Rewind Concealer and just place some concealer on my lids to prime my lids. Blend it out with like this bullet brush sponge thing that I had for a while. And just using that to blend out the concealer. We're going to try to get through this whole recording without stopping, okay? So y'all just got to keep up with the girl. So taking this first orange shade, and I did get it out of the 35B palette. 35B or 350B palette or whatever. But I did take a couple of oranges first to build up this orange. So I started with that palette, moved on to a NYX palette as well that had an orange, then went into the Ring the Alarm orange. A lot of oranges. Taking a yellow and just blending out that orange shade, because of course it's a sunrise. We want to make it look like we're rising, okay? We're rising. The sun rises on the east and sets in the west, baby, but this face ain't got no time for setting, okay? Moving on, so I did place another orange shade that was in that NYX palette that I was referring to earlier, and I just put it over there, and it kind of like muted out the orange a little bit, made it a little darker. So I was feeling that, and of course just blending to the guys. I mean, that's what we came here to do, just blend and blend and blend. And this is all the oranges that I used, and you see the shade it finally turned out to be. From the Ring the Alarm palette, I'm also digging into the shade Secret. It's like a deep brown, dark brown color, just using that on the outer crease. Moving into concealer again, this is like a NYX eyeshadow base in white, and I'm just using that to cut out my crease, because of course this Tequila Sunrise look was gonna be a cut crease, okay? Moving on, I finally got the shape that I wanted, and you got to take your time with this. There is no rush when cutting out the crease. Please take your time. Going into a yellow, and I just set the yellow down really for no reason. I did it on the other eye, so I thought I'd turn around and do it on this eye. So that's what I'm doing now, and I'm going to go over that yellow shade with another shade from that 35B palette by Morphe. It's a shimmer shade, and it's like a yellowish goldish shimmer shade, so I just took that and popped that in the inner corner. Then going back and literally using all the oranges that I used in my crease, I'm taking those oranges and put them on my lid, okay? Going back in, making sure everything is nice and tight and sharp, because, I mean, who want to play around with the sunrise? Going back into the brown, and this is going to be consistently blending it out. Okay, I'm jumping into glitter. So I laid down some NYX primer base for my glitter. Boom, popped open a 24 karat gold glitter, and I'm popping that only on kind of like the center where we placed down the orange on the lid and nowhere else. Moving into mascara, I did use a orange like vivid liquid liner, so I do have an orange liner. Eyelashes, boom. Foundation, Maybelline, of course, throwing that on, blending that out. Of course, buffing that in there with a sponge. Y'all, can y'all believe I haven't stopped this recording yet? I'm trying to keep up. Bear with me, okay? This is difficult, but enjoy the process. I love blending out foundation. I love seeing how it's going to look, how soft it's going to look into the skin, if it's going to, you know, just make pores bigger or whatever. So now, Born This Way concealer. I didn't show that me actually laying down the concealer, but this is Born This Way by Too Faced concealer. It is bomb, and it is full coverage, like, baby. If you're looking for some full coverage, you gotta go grab this, sis. And it was actually a little too much that I laid down. I didn't even use this much. I didn't need to use this much, but I always forget towards like blending it out. I'd be like, oh shit, this is actually pigment. Okay, so blending that out, of course, and I love just the process of blending out concealer and foundation. That's just me. I'm weird. Now, of course, blending it out again, making sure we got all our edges in there and no creasing. So we finna go ahead and lay down some powder. So I did try a new powder. This powder is by Maybelline. It's the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and it is in medium deep, and it's not so bad. It's not too shabby. I was a little nervous because I was looking a little pale face towards the, you know, the end, but then I dusted off, laid down a few powders, and I was good to go. So moving into contour, Black Opal Walnuts stick and blending that out with my brush. You feel me? Like, of course, that's like my favorite brush to blend out my contour, because we finna be snatched. I look like this deserves a snatched cheekbone. Okay, I'm chiseling down my face, going back in with the Black Radiance powder over my contour, because of course anything that is liquid cream, anything that moves, you want to set it. So that's exactly what we're doing. Going down that nose, taking that same powder and, you know, snatching up this nose, Michael Jackson sister or whatever. Using the yellow underneath the lid first, going in with the orange, adding that color second, and then I did throw in the brown again at the bottom, but I didn't bring it all the way to the inner corner. I just left it on the outer corner because, you know, I was being dramatic, and baby, that's the way to go if you want to be dramatic. Okay, so moving into a blush. Y'all know blush is your girl favorite thing. I used 2 blushes. The next blush was kind of boom boom boom. So moving into blush, love blush, and I'm throwing that on my cheeks. I wish I had more of a like a peachy blush, but I did, so whatever. So the glow is Cinnamon by Riri Fenty Beauty, but I also went in with Maybelline glow as well. So I'm just gonna continue glowing. I think this was me putting down a Maybelline right now. I don't know, maybe it's still Cinnamon, who knows, but either way, the girl is glowing. Y'all know I love to glow, and it just matches the look. Of course you gotta glow with a sunrise look. I mean, who wouldn't? Who don't want to catch that light if you're doing a tequila sunrise inspired look? Okay, so of course we're doing a nose, cupid's bow, down the bridge, cheeks. You know, I did brush a little bit under my eyebrow bone, but not too much, but you know how that go. So moving on, popping on, of course, some inner corner glitter as well. Going in with mascara because we're gonna finish off this bottom lash line. Of course, it's like we can't finish without doing that. And then going into my 2 lippies, I'm gonna use what is this, Milani, a more matte lipstick. I'm using that as first as a rim, you know, like a perimeter. Then going in with Lime Crime, and I think this is Luscious, something of that nature. Blending that out, and then taking my Fenty Beauty Diamond Milk Gloss. Boom! And then I started feeling myself. Do not mind me right here. I was feeling myself. Y'all, I threw off my scarf. Boom! There goes the scarf. Then I took out that, tried to swing my hair, and it was a fail. It was a complete fail. I had to laugh at myself. But yeah, then the girl even straightened the wig up on camera. Y'all gonna see this is a whole wig, so I'm gonna straighten it for y'all. Get into this wig life, y'all. This wig is made by my cousin, Simply Flawless Hair Deep.
So this is going to be the final look. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe the video out. You know I cannot leave without my slow-mo, so let's go ahead and get into the slow-mos.